And welcome back to another edition of How to Film Turkey Hunts Without Actually Getting Turkeys on Film. We're the Bayside Legion, and we are the best at this. If you saw the last episode, you'd understand what I'm talking about, but man, we try. But we're here to kill turkeys. That's the main goal. So, I get to turkey hunt tomorrow, and I get a couple hours this afternoon to scout. It's about 4 o'clock right now, so I got a couple hours till dark. I'm getting ready to strap some boots on and go look for some sign. Well, so far, that's the best I found. There was a turkey here at one point. Hey, we found one amidst all these people tracks. That is a gobbler track for sure. Okay, it's a good sign. It was looking pretty slim there for a while. Finally, just wasn't finding a whole lot. And then I found some birds in the field, and I went around back and came in the back way to try to sneak up to this field. And it looks like there's maybe 2 flocks. Problem is, there's 2 trucks parked out there on the road, watching these same turkeys. Trying to do this without 2 different flocks of turkeys seeing me, and without these guys on the road seeing me. I don't really want them knowing that there's a back way in here, you know? Well, can you take a guess where those birds walked in to roost? That's right, on private. Typical. So the 2 flocks actually joined up with each other. Can't get to them on the roost. Man, I'm probably gonna have to set up almost 250, 300 yards away from them. But the woods I have to work with is torn up with scratching, so they didn't all roost over there. 2 male turkeys just popped out in this field right beside me. That was cool. And made my night a little later. I got a plan for the morning. On my way out, I picked a tree. Why am I so blurry? On my way out, I picked a tree and prepped it. You know, I made like a little blind and cleared out all the leaves and stuff. So hopefully I can get in there in the morning and just be quiet and sit down. Full moon, and those woods are unbelievably loud, so I think this is the right choice, because I don't think I could get anywhere close to those turkeys anyways. Well, my morning is not going well. Public land is public land. I understand that. I'm fine with hunting around other people. I have to do it all the time. Not a problem. Somebody beats me, fine. There is a guy that pulled his truck all the way down across the field and parked it on the edge of the woods, 200 yards away from where the birds are roosted, 50 yards away from where I had my tree set. I got in there in the dark, and it was starting to get light, and I'm looking at something. I don't know if he slept there or what time he got in, but I got in there early enough. And he's got his damn truck parked 50 yards away in the field that the birds were hanging out in. I'm not sure what to do, to be honest. So just to catch you guys up, while I'm in pursuit of these. Okay. They're still there. I left the first place this morning. The guy parked his damn truck in the field. So he was in there, and then I had moved. There's a deer. Gotten farther away from the turkeys. Where I felt like it was safe. And then I look across the field from me, and I can see a light. I'm like, what the hell? Get binoculars, and it's a cell phone. Guy's sitting there looking at his cell phone, and I'm like, God, Lord. So I just, ain't no turkey worth getting shot over or shooting somebody else. So I left. That sounded closer. Yeah. There is a chance that these are jakes, because it sounds like there's a couple of them in there. They're gobbling like mad. You can't trust a jake gobbler around here. They're either going to come or they're not. Alright, they definitely got closer. I had a feeling they were jakes just by the amount of gobbling, and one on top of the other. But, man, they sounded good. I mean, and they were playing the game. They made me go quiet, and then they came in quiet. The one that was right here in front of me, I couldn't even see a beard on it. The one that you guys couldn't see it, but I had one come up to the right that gobbled it like 10 yards away. He had a little guy. That was cool, though. I got to have a turkey hunt anyways. It's still early. It's only like 7:30. I've been sitting here for a while just seeing if I heard anything else. I had heard one other gobble after I heard these birds gobble the first time, way in the back, but I also heard a gunshot back there, so. Feels weird walking away from a gobbling turkey, but that's the second time I've had to do that today. Did I tell you guys about this morning? how much I hate walking away from turkeys, but we're gonna keep cruising until we find one. Yep, ready to go work. Well, he's over there. Looks like he's by himself. There's a roll in this hill, or in this field, where I'm set up right now. If I can just call him up to the top of that roll, he'll be in range. Just wanted to prove to you guys there's actually a turkey there in case this doesn't work. Okay. He's going the other way. I think he's been called to before. That is a nervous turkey. As soon as I called to him, he turned and, I mean, I'm not a great caller, but my God. Oh, I see the direction he's going. I'm gonna try to loop around, get in front of him, cut him off at the pass. I slipped in here to where the last place I saw him was. Or where he was going. Where I think he was going. I'm not gonna call. He obviously didn't like that. I'm just gonna sit here still for about an hour. See if I can see him somewhere, see if he gobbles again on his own and I can make a move. Well, I gave that bird an hour. Oh. That's your 12 o'clock quitting time. Man, it's a long day. I screwed that one up. One goblin in that field, I just rushed it. I should have never called to it from where I was. It was just dumb. And I know better than that. But I got excited, you know? And I jumped the gun. So, I gotta go back to work for a couple days. Alright, last time you guys heard from me, or saw me, it was a Tuesday. It is now Thursday evening. I'm hoping that the hunting pressure is going to be less towards the end of this week than it was at the beginning of the week. That would make it really nice tomorrow if I could actually, if I didn't get on anything, if I could move around without just running into people all over the place. So, I'll let you know if I find anything. Sorry about that shaky footage, but this diesel truck rocks a lot. I was just driving down a dirt road and spotted a longbeard in a field. I drove past him far enough away where I was hoping it wouldn't make him too nervous, and I just pulled off the road and stopped. And got to watch him strut out in the field for a little bit. He went into the woods. And then I heard a bunch of turkeys flying up. And then he came back out of the woods into the field and started strutting again. And he worked down the edge of the woods, maybe like 100 yards, strutting and feeding, and then he cut into the woods. And I'm guessing all of his hens flew up. And then he moved like 100 yards. And I've just been sitting here dead quiet with the window down, listening, and hens flew up about 30 minutes ago. I just heard another bird fly up. I'm hoping he'll gobble. Basically, I don't know where he is. I'm gonna come up with a game plan. Just gobbled the first time. He's behind. On the other side of the fence. there's a private field over there I'm pretty sure they've worked their way into, but I'm gonna just creep up and get up to the top of that lip just to make sure they're not over there still. That didn't go as planned, but still pretty cool. Man, it is cold. It's 32 degrees this morning. I've been sitting here for like 2 hours. Best I can figure, he's got 6 or 7 hens with him. I was trying to get in between the hens and where I thought he was. I ended up just sitting underneath all the hens. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Man, I hope this... God dang it. I've just about had it with this gun camera. I'm gonna go get him. That couldn't have worked out any better than that. Friggin' wild. Oh, buddy. It's still going. God dang it. Sorry, guys. Man, after all that. Can't get the gun camera to work. I don't know what... I don't think I've had it on for one bird this season. I've kept trying. Last bird I killed, I turned that thing on. And when I went to check the footage, I had 3 different clips. And the clip started right after I had shot. But I turned it on way before that. But the footage I have on that memory card is right after I shot, so. Oh yeah. He ain't no baby. Check that thing out. Absolutely perfect beard on him. Man. Alright, I got him all tagged up. I just kind of wanted a moment with him there for a minute. He is a big turkey. Heavy, big old head on him. This is what I was. So I was. Where am I at? I was kneeling beside that pine tree, I believe. And he was standing right where the camera is. Looking through there now, there's so many shadows. I mean, he never would have seen me. You know, some of these birds you work really, really hard for. Some of them are just kind of gifted. This one was a gift, I believe. Not sure why I was gifted one, but I mean, just got lucky and saw him last night out in the open. I was headed to somewhere else, and he completely fooled me about where he roosted. He did a big, and it was pretty close to dark when I saw him cut in the woods. I was thinking he was flying right up. He did a big loop and got around the back side of the hens and flew up there. So this morning, as I was coming in the dark, it was a full moon, so it's really hard. I was afraid that the turkeys could see me because I was casting a shadow. But I got in early enough where whatever noise I made, I think they kind of forgot about me. But I could hear turkey poop hitting the ground next to me. That was awesome. He didn't gobble much on the roost. I mean, thank God I got him too, because he was the only game in town. There was no other gobbles, I heard. But got to hear a lot of hen talk this morning, and I kind of knew right off the bat that it wasn't going to work where I was. I just wasn't in the right spot. Sure enough, they all pitched to the same spot, and immediately took off towards this private field. And then so I just kept watching where they had left to go to the private field, and sure enough, here comes like one hen, two hen, and then he comes in tow, and when he came through, he was moving because he was trying to catch up with them. And I had just enough time to get the gun up. I apologize for the film. I don't know if it's the cold, but I turned that thing on and it started blinking, the gun camera, and thought it was on. And then after I shot, I looked at it and it's off, so I don't know. This was on, and I'm not sure how that got turned off. That big camera had a full charge battery this morning, and now it's almost dead, and it's supposed to have like 5 hours of life on that battery. I don't know, man. I'm here to kill turkeys, but I do try to get some kind of film. Check these out. See those two all black wing bars? He's got them on both wings. He's got two black ones on this side too. Oh, what a day. Man, he's pretty. Big giant tail fan on him. Look how big this tail fan is. Unbelievable.